What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this week's third exclusive segment from the greatest podcast on turf. I'm Ryan.
I'm Anthony.
As you guys can see, we are joined by a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm AJ. I've been on here before.
Yes, sir.
You guys know it. So for this exclusive segment, we're going to be doing our best bets episode. Going to be 3 best bets, over, under, or the spread, and winning you guys some money, hopefully. Before we get into that, be sure to check out our other content this week. Yesterday we posted our pick'em for this week. I'm ahead of Anthony by a pretty good margin. Yesterday we also posted our stardom sit-em video. Earlier this week we did our waiver wire episode and our recap of last week.
Yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, check out yesterday's podcast. If you guys remember last time AJ was on, we argued like assholes for about an hour over the Steelers-Broncos game. Well, it's that week. It's AJ's back. We argued again for about an hour like a bunch of dummies. Just kind of a 2v1 type of deal. AJ was more down to earth about the Steelers this time, no, thankfully. Like, subscribe, check out all of our content.
You take the sponsor this time.
Here's a word from our sponsor. We got Little Italy Pizzeria, my family's business. You guys see in the back, got the nice long bar. We got adult beverages if you're of age. We got soda for the underage people. We got the best food in town. We got the best pizzas, the best cheesesteaks, wings. Our menu is very diverse. We have multiple different options: cold sandwiches, hot sandwiches, spaghetti dinners. We have it all. Link below to our brand new website. We're coming up with the greatest podcast on turf special meal deals for you guys. Got that in the works right now. Don't forget, if you come into Little Italy, tell them that the greatest podcast on turf sent you, and they will take care of you generously with your meals. And with that being said, best bets time to gamble.
Who's starting?
Just a real quick disclaimer, we are not financial advisors. We are not telling you guys how to go spend your money. We are giving you guys tips how we are going to spend our money gambling this weekend over the NFL games. Oklahoma lock of the week.
Tuck, Texas. Oh boy.
Let's let AJ start.
Sure, I'll start. All right, so my first best bet of the week is the LA Rams -2.5 against the Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, Seattle Seahawks. And my thought process on this is, yes, Seattle's coming off a good win, but I think the Rams' offense just has way too much firepower for their defense.
Sounds like a train.
I
Don't think that was my dad. I like that one. Is that do you know which one of them is your lock of the week by any chance? Because we've been doing locks of the week. I probably should have told that you before.
Probably Green Bay with the -3.
Touch on that one in a little bit. So yeah, like we said about that, if you want our full thoughts and pick'ems for the game, link below to yesterday's podcast. I like that. Though I don't know if I'll be touching this game because it is a division matchup and these teams always seem to play well. That 2.5 points though, I feel like that's about perfect for this game.
Yeah, it is.
Especially being favorites because, like I said, it is a tough division. They all play each other tough. So I like that one. And then
I think Jalen Ramsey's going to come with a little chip on his shoulder after last week.
Best corner in football, baby. The Patriots just traded the second best corner in football for a 6th-round pick.
We will touch on that on the podcast.
Linked in the description. We touched on it yesterday. Be sure to check that out. All right, so I'll take the next one. Speaking of close games, talking about high scoring, we got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Kansas City Chiefs. Bills are 2.5-point underdogs, so give me the Bills +2.5. I think Buffalo wins this game. I don't think Kansas City is all that good. I think they're a one-trick pony. I'm not buying into the hype of the Chiefs this year personally. I think it is Bills or Browns walking away with the AFC this year. Call me crazy. That's how I'm feeling. I think Buffalo has been playing way too good. They invested heavily in that defensive line. Kansas City's offensive line hasn't been all that in the bag of chips as we thought it would be so far this year. They haven't been able to get the running game going. Mahomes is still kind of scrambling for his life out there. Buffalo's defense is good. Buffalo's offense has been playing out of their mind. They got 3-4 big weapons, especially in fantasy football. Link in the description to our Stardom Sit-em video. We talked about a few different Buffalo Bills. We talked about that yesterday. But yeah, give me Buffalo +2.5, and it's not close. That's my lock of the week, Buffalo +2.5.
Turns out we disagree from time to time. And I actually disagree with AJ, and I disagree with Anthony. I got Seattle beating the Rams, and I got the Chiefs beating the Bills. So,
If you want a little preview of how the podcast went, you probably already know how. Link in the description to check that out.
These guys
Jesus.
aren't going to like the one that I'm about to say either. I got the Titans -4 against the Jaguars for a couple reasons. I know the Titans just lost to the Jets. I believe in a bounce back. I think A.J. Brown might come back. Give Ryan Tannehill something to throw to. You got the Jaguars, who I think can implode any week in the future. Urban Meyer is obviously not setting a great example, depending on how you look at it.
No.
So I think the Titans will win this football game in a bounce back against the sorry Jets. Like I said, I don't believe in the Jets. I still do believe in the Titans, even though they just lost. I don't believe in the Jaguars. I do believe in the Titans, even though they just lost to the Jets.
Is that your lock of the week?
It is not my lock of the week, but I am still taking the Titans -4 against the sorry bum Jaguars.
I actually agree with that one.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, if
I would if they didn't screw me out of a lot of money last week.
It's fair.
I understand your thought process,
Fair.
but no, I mean, I like that one. I feel as though if the receivers don't come back this week, which I don't know currently where their stance is, but I can see this game maybe coming down to a little less than 4 points, similar to what we saw last week, because I feel as though the Jaguars are a little bit better than the Jets. But that's just me, though. I don't know how you guys feel. Yeah, I like that one, though. Then AJ don't like that one. Like I said, you can probably tell how the podcast went this week. Who was your next best bet?
Me?
Yeah.
My next best bet, I have Dallas -7. The Giants are coming to them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, in Jerry World, Dallas, they're hot. Dallas's offense is very hot, and their defense is playing way better than probably everybody in the whole entire world thought that they were going to play this year. And other than that, they're playing completely lights out. And Trayvon Diggs is looking like the best corner in the league right now. So I'm pretty confident Dallas will win against a sorry Giants team by 7.
Did pretty much hit that nail on the head. I don't got much to say about that one.
I actually agree with that one. So
I agree with that one as well. It's gonna be a all right. Yeah, I like that one. As you guys can see, we agree to disagree on this podcast and this YouTube channel. With that being said, my next one, I'm going to go ahead. Got the Cleveland Browns traveling cross country to the Los Angeles Chargers. Browns are 1.5 point underdogs, pretty much a pick 'em. Go ahead and give me the Cleveland Browns plus 1.5 against the Chargers. Chargers, I know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They're riding their high horse. They have 2 major division wins the past 2 weeks. But as you guys can tell from some of these teams, what goes up must come back down to earth at some point. We're seeing it with the Raiders. We saw it with Schittsburg after week 1. We saw it with Cooper Kupp. Sorry. Had to throw it out there. But yeah, I feel like the Chargers could come back down to earth. You guys see, as we've seen before, some teams coming off of 1-2 big wins, they tend to have slow starts to these games. We got a Cleveland Browns defense that just held the Minnesota Vikings high-powered offense to only 7 points. And in my opinion, the Vikings offense is a little bit better than the Chargers offense in terms of like versatility and in terms of weapons. So, I mean, I'll take the Browns plus 1.5. I feel as though this could be another slow game for the Cleveland Browns where it comes down to their run game and their defense having to win it for them. But if it comes down to a run game and defense, give me Cleveland plus 1.5. That's another lock. Yeah.
that's fair. I'll go ahead and jump to my next best bet. And I've been going to bat for these boys all off season long. You got the Steelers -1 at home against the Denver Broncos. I don't believe in the Broncos. I believe they are scrubs. I don't believe in Drew Lock. I don't believe in Teddy Bridgewater. I think the Steelers bounce back and win this game
Teddy
at home.
Bridgewater has a concussion.
He might come back though. Either way,
They say he's flying through the protocol.
flying through the protocol. Either way, I believe in the Steelers winning this game. Like I said, they're back at home. I know they've been banged up, but I think this is a defensive slugfest. Like I said, I don't believe in Drew Lock. I don't believe in Teddy Bridgewater. I think the Steelers have enough on defense with TJ Watt, Minka, and friends in order to beat the Denver Broncos.
I hope so.
I disagree with this one. If you want to know why I disagree with this one, link below the podcast. You guys already know. Like I said, we argued about this game before. We argued about it again for about an hour, so be sure to check that out. Linked in the description. I'm not even going to speak on that one. And AJ, for your final one, which you said was your lock of the week, what do we got?
Of the week, I have Packers -3.
At home versus
home.
no, at Cincinnati. My bad.
Oh yeah, they are at Cincinnati, yes, but doesn't matter. Aaron Rodgers, that's pretty much it. Aaron Rodgers and
Fair.
Devontae Adams. And their defense is pretty sus, but
Yeah.
it's a Bengals offense, and they're also riding a high horse right now. But I don't know. I feel like Packers, they're finding their groove. It took them a while, but they're finding their groove. And Aaron Rodgers, he's going to become Aaron Rodgers again here in these later weeks, I think.
After the Saints week 1, they've definitely found their
Yeah.
groove.
Yep.
Sounds like you're taking the Ryan way to look at it. Is that this one is coming down to Aaron Rodgers versus Joe Burrow, and I'm gonna guess you're taking Aaron Rodgers.
Every single day of the week.
Twice
Fair
on
enough.
Sunday.
Yep. There we go. And for my final one, staying with this game, I'm taking the over of 50.5 points from the Packers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Like AJ said, the Green Bay Packers defense is very sus. I don't know if I can say that without getting canceled these days, but they're very sus. I'm going ahead to take the over on this one. I think Green Bay's got a lot going on offense. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, that's enough right there. They still got Aaron Jones, Robert Tonyan when he gets going. So we got that going on the other side of the ball. We got Cincinnati's offense, Joe Burrow. Does Joe Mixon out?
It's not looking good.
They got Joe Burrow. T. Higgins is supposed to be coming back this week. I think he practiced today. Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd, who both had pretty good weeks last week against Jacksonville. I think,
Had a great week.
yeah, I started him. Like I said, start him, sit him video, link in the description. Be sure to check that out. But yeah, I think this one is going to be an offensive battle. Like, both defenses, I don't think are going to be able to contain each other. I think this is going to be a high score. So I'm taking the over of 50.5, and I think that's easy. That's another lock of the week. 3 locks this week for me.
Well, you can pretty much lock Green Bay in for about 30, so.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, these teams could probably one of them could probably hit the over themselves.
Close to it, though.
Hey,
Close to it. I could definitely see Green Bay hanging up 40.
yeah. Like I said, yeah.
Similar to that game, got the Arizona Cardinals 49ers over 50 points. The Cardinals have scored 30 points in all their games this year. The 49ers, it's looking like Trey Lance might be the man this week. Look, if it's a blowout, then you're going to have garbage time for the 49ers. They can score 10, 15 points. But it could also be a shootout with Trey Lance versus Kyler Murray. I could see that in the works. The 49ers are going to allow tons of points to the Cardinals. They have nothing to stop D-Hop, AJ Green, and friends. So, yeah, I see this game hitting to over 50.
Yeah.
Even the run
Chase
game.
Edmonds and James
Chase
Conner
Edmonds
have
and
both
James
been killing
Conner
it.
have been
Kyler Murray,
running them
MVP.
out. I actually just took that bet recently.
What is it now, do you know?
Minus 500.
It was
Nice.
plus
Yeah,
800.
it
to
was
start the
plus
year.
8. Yeah, it was huge. Or not minus 500, plus
Plus
500.
500. That makes sense. Yeah, it was plus 800 earlier. We've been saying it all along.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's the best.
Pretty much, I think that's going to wrap this one up, though. AJ, thanks for coming on, bro. We love having you. It's always fun having you on. We always end up arguing. Link below to podcast, link below to our Stardom Sitting this week. Like, subscribe, keep showing us love. You guys have been killing it. If you want to come on the podcast, hit us up. I'm sure we'll make something work, especially if you're local from the Delaware area. Keep showing us love. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck this week. Place your bets, set your lineups. We have the best advice around, and check us out. See you guys.
See you.
Peace.